The videos you're about to see may be very distressing to watch, but there is a reason why you cannot look away. What you're watching right now are train passengers in China, gasping for air as flood waters rise. How would you feel if you were the one trapped in a drowning train? And right now, these horrible events extend to other parts of the world. Heavy floods in Germany and Belgium. Raging wildfires forced thousands to evacuate in Turkey, in Greece, even in Russia's Siberia. Heatwave erased almost this whole Canadian town. And in case you haven't heard, it also snowed in tropical Brazil for the first time in 64 years. So, Night Fam, forgive me for asking this bold question, but what if the world is slowly ending and we are all just in denial? Yes, I said it. In fact, I haven't even mentioned what happened to so many other countries in recent months. More wildfires blazing in Italy and the United States. Floods devastating Nigeria and India. Madagascar literally starving from the worst droughts in decades. And it's just so frustrating because I know that as soon as I say some of these things, many of you will instantly stop watching. That is the truth. As someone who has millions of people watching my videos, I have the data and I see how people react to this. That's what we are nowadays. We just move on with our lives as if nothing ever happened. But if you're still watching this right now, right this second, it means you still care. Even just a little bit. And honestly, that is the only way we can avoid a future disaster, by realizing that majority of the world is in denial. And the truth needs to be repeated, no matter how tiring it is. Climate change is real. It's taking lives right in front of our eyes. There are historical events happening right now around the world. In some cases, things that have not happened for tens and hundreds of years. According to recent study, the last 4 decades have been warmer than any point in the last 125,000 years. How much longer can we afford to live in denial? Not when we already saw suffocating flood inside a subway. Not when we already witnessed snowing in a tropical country like Brazil. Not when almost every week there's news about a town drowning in water or forests being burned to the ground. Not when people are more harmful to the environment than ever in the history of humanity. Not when billions of animals are dying in these fires. All the visuals you see are recent events. And so, when I asked you this bold question, what if the world is slowly ending and we are all just in denial? It wasn't meant to spread fear or to make you give up all hope. It was to wake you up. Because if you are anywhere between 10 to 50 years old, it is almost undeniable that you will experience the wrath of the world on your own skin. And it will look much worse than this or this. It may not be the end of the world, but it will be the end of the world that we know today. So, how can you save yourself and your own kids? Well, the good news is that you've known the right answers for many years now. Use and support clean energy. Maybe take bike instead of a car. Gradually reduce how much meat and dairy you eat. You'll be disgusted once you learn how harmful this industry is, and that is why I myself turned vegetarian. Support businesses that do good for the environment, because let's face it, money makes the world go round. So every purchase is a vote on what we tolerate. And lastly, one of the biggest powers is awareness. Share this video with your friends and family and with the people in power. Because if people don't start to live more in peace with our beautiful planet, then the things that don't touch you right now will touch you someday. You will be one of the people trapped in a drowning train, gasping for air. You will be one of the people seeing your home disappear in fires. And these will be all the things you won't be able to deny anymore.